Hello, welcome to AE course. Today's lecture is about osmosis and how does it occur in our body. As a previous lecture, we talked about the movement of the substance through the membrane, how they move through the membrane, and we briefly introduced the types of the movement like passive, active, and vesicular transport, and we talked about simple diffusion in details, like here you see. And now today's lecture is about osmosis. It's one of the type of the passive transport. What's the meaning of osmosis? The definition of the osmosis is this. Osmosis is diffusion of water from high concentration here to low concentration. So from the region that you have a large amount of water to the region that you have less amount of water. And it's like this. Okay, and now let's see how does it occur, the mechanism of the osmosis. See, there is a compartment A and compartment B, and there's two steps that will occur in this diagram. So, in compartment B, we have high concentration of water, these blue circled are water H2O, and here we have low concentration of water, and there is a semi-permeable membrane which allow only the water molecule pass through it because it's very small, the size of it is very small, and the other type of solid like this, they are big and they cannot pass through it. So in step one, you see that there is a high concentration of solvents, water in the compartment B, and less concentration of water in compartment A. As I said, osmosis is diffusion of water from high concentration to low concentration. So here we have high concentration of water in this compartment. Here we have low concentration. And water must pass from this region through the membrane to the other compartment, which is A compartment. And in this two, you see that water move through the membrane here, move through the membrane, past the semi-permeable membrane, and move to compartment A. And here you see that we have large volume of solution. And also, there is, in the step 2, water can pass through this semi-permeable membrane, but the net flow of this movement is zero. The amount of the water that passed from compartment B to compartment A is equal to the amount of the water that passed from compartment A to compartment B. Now, here, after the mechanism, I hope you understand it. Then we want to talk about the measures. Two measures are applied for the solute concentration. First one is osmolarity. Second one is osmotic pressure. Osmolarity is total concentration of the solute in the solution. So total concentration of solute in solution is osmolarity. And why I'm talking about these two measures? Because they also affect the osmosis. Because if you have higher concentration of solutes, you will have low concentration of water. So it can causes osmosis to be occur. And then, and osmolarity is total concentration of solutes in a solution. Here you can calculate it very easily by the amount of the solid over the total amount of solvent and solid. Together, you will get the total concentration of solid, which is osmolarity. And also, there is another measures, which is osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure of a solution is the tendency of water to move into that solution by osmosis. And there is a relation between osmotic pressure and osmolarity. If you have higher osmotic pressure, it means you have higher osmolarity. And if you have higher osmolarity, you have higher amount concentration of solutes, less solvents, and that's why you will have osmosis between those regions. And that was about two measures that we should know about the solute concentration in a solution. Now let's see some behavior of the cells in the solution. There are three different behavior that can cell have in different solution. This solution can be hypotonic, isotonic, or hypertonic solution. In isotonic solution, as you see here, in isotonic solution, concentration of solutes in different area, in different medium, in both medium are equal. So there is no osmosis happen. Osmosis happen, but the net flow of it is zero. The amount that will go inside and come outside of the cell will be equal, so the net flow of it is zero. But it happened. And then we have hypotonic solution. In hypotonic solution, concentration of solute in the solution is less than in the cell. So water will move from the outside of the cell to the inside of the cell to equalize the concentration of the water in both region, in both environments. And that causes the cell to burst, destroy the cell. And the other solution that we can have is hypertonic. See, hyper means high. Hypertonic solution is a solution that has higher concentration of solutes. And in this solution, water will move out of the cell into the extracellular fluid, you can say in this diagram. So then if water moves out from the cells will shrink and also it will die again. And that's all about the osmosis.